Well, I thought Stanford obviously came ready to play. I mean, no kidding. They're going to every night. It's what they do. I thought we weren't ready to play right off the bat, offensively especially. So certain things you have to experience, you know. I thought Katie was awesome early. We needed that. We're down 11-0 or whatever it was right off the bat. She hits 2 threes to get us in the game, and we started to roll a little bit off of that. They did a good job on Marie, of course, and then I thought the difference in this game were rebounding and then just some key turnovers. You know, give them credit for from getting some steals from, you know, and jumping passes at the right time, and I thought they did a good job, you know, and so they earned the win. You know, we've got to do a better job on the boards, and it was disappointing because that's an area that we've been pretty good, you know, throughout this season, and tonight we lacked discipline in that area.
Scott, you guys went up, I think, sort of the first 7 of the third quarter to finally get a lead after you battled back, and they went on a 17-2 run. Did you see anything different that they were able to do to kind of get that run going?
I saw them get 20 straight offensive rebounds. Is what I saw. Ridiculous. And, you know, I thought you got to give them credit for effort, but come on. I mean, this is a Pac-12. You know, so in that area I was disappointed. I just didn't think you know, we've worked too hard to get to this point to be soft, you know, in an area. We've been in physical games before, you know, and this game was allowed to be extremely physical with the exception of a couple calls. And, you know, it was very physical, so we needed to match that, you know. So we're laying on the ground, they're getting layups and landed in, you know, so we got to get better.
Katie, you guys did fall behind so much. What did it show about the way you guys were able to kind of get a good stretch going? I know you have to play the full, you know, 40 against them, but what do you take away from that, you know, maybe a quarter and a half where you guys, I think, outscored them 34-17?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had some good stretches, and it showed when we were just passing the ball, getting through the paint, kicking out, making shots, and then on defense, I mean, making those stops, getting the rebounds, but we didn't make those plays all the way through the game, and that showed at the end, but there were definitely some good stretches.
Scott, this is the first game that Marie hasn't scored double figures all season. We talked about how effective she's been a couple days ago. Were you surprised that she really never got going? You know, they come after her at the start, but it really never, ever got going for her.
No. You know, we shot 27% from 3. You know, we shoot 43% from 3. We got wide open looks all night. We got the best looks. We were more open tonight than we've been a lot. You know, I mean, they decided to take Kat out. You know, just like a year ago, we didn't let, you know, Samuelson shoot a 3. I mean, it's just what good teams do to each other, and so if they want to pick that, then other people got to step up and knock shots down. And we just didn't shoot the 3 like we needed to. If we'd shoot the 3 right, I mean, if that percentage is right, what's the score? You know, there wouldn't have been the runs like this. And so, you know, that was their choice to take. If they want to sit in the paint, you know, that's what they chose. We just need to shoot it better, you know. So I thought Marie played a good game. But if you look at Stanford, that's what they do every night. It's just their normal game plan. There was nothing new in this game. You know, it was exactly what we thought would happen. They just executed it better than we did.
Concerning the final 2 possessions you guys had after the timeouts, the first one, Katie's long pass to Marie, you get a shot there. Was that, were you thinking you could get a long look? And then with the last one, what would that set have been at inbounds pass?
Well, since nobody's seen it, I'm not going to tell you. You know, and so if we get a better screen and we complete that pass, you know, we had some magic in store for you guys. And so being what happened, yeah, we get to save it for another day. But, you know, that was a great pass, great play. We got Marie, you know, the ball at the basket. You know, we wanted it quick too. Why wait? We're down 2. Let's score. You know, and I thought that was the quickest way. It worked. We got a look. You know, they made a play on the ball and got the block. But I don't think I would have traded or changed really anything. You know, I think both things executed correctly were good.
Katie and Mick, it seems tonight like some of the younger kids were just surprised by the physicality. How do you, like, I thought they kind of played like freshmen, the ones who are not necessarily freshmen. How do you make sure, like, as leaders, that you go in and that they're not kind of mentally destroyed by that and that they can bounce back?
I think just kind of continue to encourage them. I know, like, some teams are extremely physical, like Stanford tonight was extremely physical. So now they've been exposed to what it can be if calls aren't called all the time, but they are physical one way, they'll let us be physical the other way. So just going forward, continue to encourage them positively.
And then I go with what she said. They've been playing really well in the Pac-12, so I think just letting them know that they can keep doing that. They're going to do well in these coming games in the future. So.
Yeah.
That, Scott, on your technical, I think you guys were down 4-0 at that point. You obviously would go to 11-0, but was that meant to be motivational as much as it was kind of an argument over the call itself? Are you trying to wake your team up a little bit?
No, I was trying to protect my post player from getting bad calls made against her. That's what it was. I see it week after week.
Scott, there's been a couple games this year that you guys have been, close at the end, and you've come in here afterward and you've talked about you got to lose some like this to learn from it. Like you talked about that after Notre Dame. Your attitude right now seems different. Did you talk in postgame about did you tell them they were soft? Like you just referred to them?
This is my first meeting. I haven't met with them yet. I just walked in here so you guys can get on with your day. We will talk, and so we can't we can't give up 17 offensive rebounds, and so those lessons we've already had. There's no more lessons for us. There aren't. There's no more. We're not freshmen anymore. We're not. Give me a break. Give me a break. We've played 22 games now, plus scrimmage, plus exhibition. Everybody knows what it takes. Stanford's good, but we've seen good teams.
Sir Michaela, Stanford obviously started off pretty well offensively, but in the second quarter they shot 18%, and then the first, I think, 3 or 4 possessions of the third, they were also struggling.
Mm-hmm.
What was so different about kind of that defense you were playing then than the start of the first quarter?
I think it was just intensity for us in that second quarter. I think we gave up 7 points in that second quarter. And we gave up 21 in the first, and that can't happen. So I think we just knew what they were going to do, and we knew that in the first quarter we just didn't execute as well as we could have.